Are you coming to Bonaire to shore dive? Do you plan on diving Alice in Wonderland? Would you like some tips and tricks to make your Bonaire shore diving experience easier and more enjoyable?
Well, that's what we're talking about in this video.
And we're doing it right now. Hey folks, Liz and Kevin here on beautiful Bonaire with a video all about Alice in Wonderland. We're going to tell you everything you need to know to have a successful dive here. Well, when we get down there, and we'll be there in just a second. But we're going to tell you everything you need to know to have a great dive. We'll show you the lay of the land outside of the water, where to park, things like that. We'll show you the best place to enter and exit the water. Liz will actually demonstrate that. We'll also give you a lot of other fun information. But before we get to that, could you do us a huge favor? Could you please subscribe to our channel, especially if you find value in videos like this, and we've got tons of them about different dive sites around the island. You can do that. You can join our community by subscribing. All you have to do is take a giant stride on that subscribe button, then make sure you hit the notification bell so you'll be made aware when we have new content for you to enjoy. But right now it's all about Alice in Wonderland. It's a really great site. I love this site. It's part of the double reef system. If you've watched our other videos, you know I love the double reef system. It's, I believe, the fourth site down the southern road once you pass through Beldam. So you have the lake, then you've got Hilma Hooker, Angel City, then you have Alice in Wonderland. It's going to be a little bit different than the sister site, Angel City. The sand channel in between the two reefs, it's pretty deep. So you're looking at 70, 80 feet there in the middle, but it's a beautiful white sand channel. As odd as that sounds, I like the fact that it's super white, super wide. Another good thing I like about this site is if you dive north, and it's a good little swim, about 20 minutes or so, you're gonna rise in depth. You're gonna get to an area between Angel City and Alice in Wonderland called the in-between, rightly so, but it's just a beautiful area where you come up to literally in the sand channel 45 up to 40 feet, and just lots of coral bridges to see there. The hard coral formations on the second reef, lots of good star coral, plate coral, just some good structure there to see. So if you're into reef, I really like this site, especially if you go north. Take a little time to swim that way. The inner reef is great as well. But if you like coral, you're gonna like this. If you like fish and things, Liz is gonna tell you all the great stuff you're gonna see there.
Yeah, so I really like this site a lot. It's one of my favorites in the south. The entry can be a little bit tricky, but once you get out there, it's beautiful. As Kevin was talking about with the sand channel, you know, we've looked out and have seen spotted eagle rays cruising through there, so that's really great. I love seeing those. The shallows have really good, that soft coral that has that turtles really like to be under, so we've seen turtles there frequently. We see the anemones, the corkscrew anemone, the giant anemones. I love to see the little cleaner shrimp that are in there, and we see a lot of just the regular, you know, the usual suspects, the parrotfish, the many different kinds of parrotfish, rainbow parrotfish, queen parrotfish. We see a lot of the grunts, a lot of the rock beauties. It's just a really beautiful site. It's got good coral that houses a lot of good little fish to see, so it's a good one to swim around and enjoy.
Yeah, it really is. It's a great site. Once again, love the double reef. It's well worth your time to do Alice in Wonderland. Once again, Liz is going to show you that entry. We're kind of taking the path of least resistance for the one we're going to show you. Lots of ways to get in there. But yeah, all the usual suspects of fish. As Liz mentioned, good chance to see eagle rays also down in the sand channel. Make sure you look for those garden eels. But you're going to love the site. I guess that's enough talking about it. Let's go visit it. So let's head on down to Alice in Wonderland. Okay, let's take a look at the lay of the land here at Alice in Wonderland. You can see there's plenty of places to park. This is a rather popular site, so don't be surprised if, unlike now, you find a lot of other trucks here. But just back up like I did to the shoreline and you'll be good to go. Let's go take a look at that entry. Okay, you see that you have your yellow arrow marking. It's pointing this way up to the other yellow rock. So I recommend you follow that. The shoreline all looks the same, but that is a better place to enter. That's why the rock's there, and I think you'll see why in just a second. So let's head up there. But you'll see where you have the sandy path. Just follow this down to the right. We'll show you that. Come on down here. And you'll see, if you take a look at the coastline to the north here, just past us, up to where the truck was parked, you've got a lot of more slick areas where you've got the mossy type stuff on top of your incline or decline end. It's a much broader slope, as you can see. If you come back this way, not near as bad a slope. You do have ruts and holes so you need to watch out for, so I recommend you use that walking stick, but it's not as slick right here. It's a much easier entry for this site. Okay? If you really want to hike, you could head down even further where you kind of see a beach area down there, and that's a pretty easy entry. Coral heads, you've got to contend with. But coming on back to where I recommend you enter is right here, and that's why it's marked. Enter here, then head out to the right. You see the coral heads that you need to look out for. Head on out, navigate through the coral heads, put your fins on, then surface swim out to the mooring buoy. Recommend you do that. Use that as your marker. Before you descend though, turn back to shore and take a compass heading so you can come back here. As you can see, you don't want to swim straight into this or to the coral heads over here. So get yourself a good compass heading so after the dive, you can get under the buoy and swim that compass heading back. I do recommend you swim back in the shallows after your dive. Take advantage of all the great things you'll see there. Come on back out. It is a relatively easy entry for these stretch of entries here. Hilma Hooker, Angel City, the lake, and now Alice in Wonderland. Out of those four, this is probably the easiest, especially compared to Angel City next door. Let's go find Liz, and she'll show us how to enter here at Alice in Wonderland. Okay, here comes Liz. She's going to show us how to enter here at Alice in Wonderland. And we noticed when we got here to do the entry, Liz may enter and exit at different spots. Here she comes up. It's somewhat churned up, and we're finding that once she gets in, it may look better to get out in a different spot and also save a few steps. But here she comes. Taking the long way, but the nice easy way in here at Alice. There's a lot more walking getting in right here, but it's so much easier. Still gonna use that walking stick. She's getting to that spot now that has the ruts. So just take your time, navigate, walk over that, and then she's about to get into the nice sandy spot. Just makes for such a nicer entry. And I'll talk a little bit while she walks. You'll notice that you could walk straight out from the truck and not have to come this long way, but there are a lot more holes and slippery spots. So I really do recommend you go the long way like Liz is doing. She's gonna turn around and come on back out. But you can see how it's getting kind of cloudy here. Okay. And that's why once she's in the water and is coming back out, she kind of sees she wants to go a different area. Just considering this, wisely she said, nope. We're kind of gonna go back towards the way we got in. She may get out right here, or she may go all the way back to where she got in. Things look different when you come out. So she's just gonna come out right here. So different from where she went in. But she's letting the cloudiness get away, using that walking stick to steady herself. And that's how you do it, just like that. Well, folks, that's just about going to do it here for us at Alice in Wonderland. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. We'd really appreciate that. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you at the next dive site.